Our final touch point, right, is our follow back, okay? So the way I describe this, it's the dreaded follow back, right? So you've had an initial call, it goes really well, but unfortunately, before you're lucky enough to close it, we all know what happens, something comes up. Typically, funding options, they've got problems with funding, they've got problem with hiring, something else becomes a priority, the boss goes on holiday, the dog goes on holiday, and so on, you know the excuses. So how I describe this to sales teams that I work with is like being Lewis Hamilton and being in pole position. When that light goes green again, you need to make sure you are still in pole position. Okay, so what does that look like? Well, it's similar to follow-up, just on a longer scale. So once we understand what's stopping them from moving forward, again, we need to recap that with them and agree on it. Then we need to book a time and a date in their calendar on an agreed time of when it's going to be more of a priority, when they've fixed the funding problems, when they've sorted their hiring problems, and so on and so on. And so many sales teams say to me, but what's the point? They're not going to buy. Well, I beg to differ. I've closed some of my biggest deals 2 years after having an initial phone call. What's the worst can happen that at the end of your process that you've effectively followed up over a period of time, they say, I'm really sorry, Kieran, I'm no longer going to buy this product ever. Then I would typically go to, well, not a problem. Can I send you one last email? If you ever then look to buy my product, can you think of me first? Worst case scenario, you've given the best experience possible, and I would always ask for a referral. What is the worst can happen, guys?